buffs look like? Angry. Two? Two angries? I don't know if that's awesome. +1 to speed. Alright. Well, as you approach, the clown puts on that basically cheerful facial expression that retail employees use, and the last thing they want to deal with is a customer, but they're not allowed to say so. Let's talk to that guy then. Welcome to Barnaby Bob's Perfectly Normal Traveling Circus Sideshow, sir. How can I help you? I don't think I'd like to run away with the circus. I'd like to see the circus, please. Well, you came to the right place then. But if you want to get inside, you'll need a ticket. And presumably you can sell me one? Why, certainly I can. That's my job, after all. For you, sir, a ticket will cost 5,000 meat. Say what? Does it seem a bit high? I promise you, sir, at this price, it's a real steal. Well, you've got that right. Why is it so expensive? Well, now, this is no podunk traveling circus. We've got rides, games, food, an amazing demonstration of knife-throwing skills by none other than Barnaby Bob himself. Tell me about Bob. The boss is a real master of knives, let me tell you. He does this amazing stunt where he gets a volunteer from the audience up on stage and throws knives at them. He never misses his target. Did you leave out the part where he puts an apple on their head or something? What? Oh, right, sure. Tell me about the rides. Well, I suppose I should say ride, but we haven't had a single grisly merry-go-round accident since, since we stopped turning it on. What about the games? Well, I've got tons of them. Does 3 count as tons? 3 is more like some. We've got some of them. More about the food. We've got your favorites. Popcorn, sarsaparilla with the fancy new bottle caps, and get this. Did you hear about that new thing a fella invented? Cotton candy? Yeah, I think I might have. Well, it's still patented, but we're pretty sure we figured out how it works, mostly, more or less. You weren't doing a very good job of selling me on this. Why? Whatever do you mean? I'm gonna attempt to outfox this clown. First you ask for an outrageous sum of meat, and then you describe your circus in terms that make it sound distinctly cut rate. Well now, if you really expect me to pay that much, you'd be doing your best to make it sound like a magical paradise. On the other hand, if it really is as chintzy as you describe it, you'd be asking a price cheap enough to overcome poor word of mouth. Which leads me to the conclusion that for some reason you don't actually want to sell me a ticket. The clown starts to look nervous. Now, let's not jump to conclusions, friend. I'm just pulling your leg a bit, clowning around like we do. It's all in good fun. So the actual price is 500 meat. I could buy half a horse for that. Wait, half a horse? Sure, but what are you going to do with half a horse? The circus is much more entertaining. Requires outfoxing 4. Let me think about it. How much money do I have? I have 1,000 meat? I don't really want to spend that much meat. How close am I at outfoxing? I'm 300 experience, so I'm 223 experience away from outfoxing 4. No, I don't feel like I'm that close to dying ever. I feel like I'm pretty grinded up. Let's just pay it. Wait, I'd like to run away with the circus, please. Aren't you a little old for that? Darn. Oh, I don't have... I have to outfox him the first time or not at all. Let me just stamp your hand for re-entry. There you go. Enjoy the show. What about my partner? Partners get in free. Sweet. You stroll into the circus. Actually, I guess it's more of a carnival, but let's not split hairs. And find it almost entirely deserted. There aren't more than a dozen other patrons besides yourself. There are a bunch of clowns around working at the booths and so on. More clowns than customers, which is a little unsettling, but at least the lines won't be very long. Partner just stands in the back and drinks. Sign says, condemned until further notice. We encourage anyone suffering from horse bites to consult a doctor. Wow, that really went wrong over there, huh? This extremely muscular clown seems to be guarding the entrance to some sort of stage. The clown crosses his arm and grunts when you approach. The stage show ain't till later. When? Later. Yeah, but when exactly? Later. Alright, jeez. I like how they describe him as muscular, and he's just stick figure still. Alright, this appears to be a shooting gallery type carnival game. Let's take a closer look. Howdy there, fella. What we have here is a game for sharp eyes and quick reflexes. Hope you won't take it as an insult if I suggest one of the other games might be more your speed, but you're welcome to try your luck all the same. Yeah, what's the game? Well, on the wall behind me, I've got a bunch of thick-skinned, underinflated balloons. For 10 meat, I'll loan you a cheap, inaccurate pistol and a pile of badly made ammunition. And your goal is to pop as many of those balloons as you can before the pistol stops working. That's an unusually honest-sounding description. I've discovered making the challenge sound exactly as difficult as it is only makes people more determined to be the one who beats it. What's the prize exactly? A ticket to Barnaby Bob's stage show, which is otherwise sold out, so it's a rare catch, my friend. Alright, I'll give it a shot for 10 meat. Clown hands you the cheap pistol and gestures at the balloons behind him. Good luck! Shoot backwards and cross-eyed? Shoot from the hip? Shoot like the wind? Or shoot like a jaguar? I guess we'll shoot like the wind. You take careful aim and pop off rounds and balloons for as long as you can. Hold the gun together. Hey, not bad at all. Not enough balloons for our grand prize, but it's worth a little something. He gives you a little toy stuffed cat. Small plush kitten. Okay. Takes 30 moxie? That already gives 2 to moxie. That gives 1 to moxie. So that's 1. Four. 7. 8. 8. You're gonna need 30 of all your base stats. All of them? They're all at 20. Alright. Let's go grind it. We got a stamped hand. We can re-enter. That's the circus. Let's just wander for a second. A loud thwack noise draws your attention. and you follow the sound to a man in a once white apron who is butchering a bighorn sheep or some other large desert animal with an oversized and heavy-looking meat cleaver. As he's hauling the implement up onto his shoulder for another blow, he catches sight of you and hisses with a wild look in his eye. "Who's there? Don't test me, boy. I'll chop you up like this goat or whatever it is." Yikes. Test him with a fight, help him out with his cleaving technique, which requires Bean Slinger, or give him some pointers, which requires Outfoxing 3, which I have. You're gonna need, right, not at the same time, right. Well, I might as well just grind them all up all the way, I mean, yeah, so I can probably exchange out some equipment. So maybe I'll just grind them up to like 24-ish? And see if my equipment can't fill in the gaps. Let's do... give him some pointers, maybe? I don't know, I kind of want to help him out with his cleaving technique, maybe. Easy there, you're a butcher, right? Do you know chef magic? Huh? Oh, you're a bean slinger. I know a couple of things, but I never studied it for real. I might be able to teach you a little telekinesis should you handle that cleaver more easily. Teleca, what's this? Raises awareness telekinetically. You spend some time teaching the butcher how to manipulate objects with his mind, at least well enough to make his cleaver seem a little lighter and less unwieldy. He gives you some of his animal carcass as payment. You got an item. Goat steak. And 28 meat. And 16 experience. Nice. Let's wander off. As the trail curves through a patch of marshy ground, you catch a whiff of something worse than swamp gas. It's a stankabove. It's a stankabove. A stankabove. A cow skull floating in a cloud of noxious vapors, and it saw you even before you smelled it. Yeah, we're gonna fight that thing. 60 HP. I have 6 action points. Look at all this shit. Will deal 24 spooky damage. Cost 2 AP. Your mysticality will increase by 10. Bean wall, providing cover from gunfire. Target will suffer 34 hot damage. You will deal 51 to 54 damage to this target. Whoa. 78 to 84 damage to this target. Not end your turn, not end your turn, not end your turn. Oh, well. Is this even worth bothering with? Alright. Yes, I did. Infernal Soul Fragment, huh? Back. Let's just go to Fort Aldead. You hear a strange humming noise and take a brief detour to discover that it's coming from the mouth of a nearby cave. You discover a new map location, Humming Cave. Let's investigate it now. Hey, Dad! Playing some West of Loathing. It's a stick figure game. It's pretty fun. I don't know if you've probably come in on this one. Weird purple grass. This is like This is all the rocks, man. That snake isn't going to let you pass without a struggle. Struggle it is. Oh, this guy's kind of tougher. Let's use the old bean. Let's bean shield and lava fava. Boom. Snake venom bladder. You liberate the corpse from its skin. Electric snake skin. Nice. I like stick people. I like all people. You know, I don't even see the sticks. They're all just people to me. You know. A huge cave in at some point. What did that say? This looks dangerous. Alright, cool. The monolith is dark. Sticking it to the man. That's right. Because the man's trying to get me down. A weird device. Take it. Strange stone arrow. What is that? Triangular object made out of a strange stone-like material, shot through with channels of smooth black glass. Put it on your hat to add +7 spell damage? It is silver plated. And a great hat. We should put that on our hat. You wrap the snakeskin around your hat, and when you touch the ends together, there's a big spark that fuses the loop closed. Okay. Snakeskin hat band. Yeah. Man, that hat's good. Was that a pun? You guys are funny. Might be able to push this over. Oh. Oh, I wanted to fight the snake anyway. I mean, dude, it gave me that snake skin. That's not all that's here. That can't be all that's here, man. This monolith is dark. Cave in at some point. Alright, well, someone will probably need that somewhere, I suppose. Well, I guess I don't need to come all the way out here. I can just access the map anywhere, I think. Let's go to that place. The strange stone arrow you just found starts going crazy, beeping and booping, whirling around of its own accord. It practically drags you in the direction of a strange, decrepit-looking house. You discover a new map location, the Professor's house. Let's check out the house. It's all the way down there. The beeping machine leads you to a ramshackle house in the middle of the desert. Excuse me, my name's Mr. Jellybean. What? Oh, I didn't notice you come in. I'm not used to visitors, but folks generally call me the Professor. Is there something I can do for you? Well, I found this bleeping gizmo, and I sort of followed the bleeping, and it led me here. Well, I'll be. Certainly led you to the right place, young man. This is El Vibrato technology, and I happen to be as much an expert as anyone alive today. El what now? El Vibrato. They were an ancient race that lived here long before humans. Well, they mostly lived underground, so they might still be living as far as I know. Never seen a peep of an actual person, though, just the machines they left behind. Were they space aliens? Could be aliens, or genius pre-humans, or an entirely different terrestrial evolutionary line. At this stage of investigation, it's impossible to say. Isn't it exciting? Here, let me have a closer look at your bleeping gizmo. Alright. Aha, as I suspected, this is one of their transponders. It detects other El Vibrato technology and homes in, you see. That'll be why it led you here. I've got a thing I've been trying to repair. He tinkers around with the transponder for a bit and then plugs a strange stone marble into the socket on it. There you go, good as new. Just swipe up or down to turn it on or off. And I got an item. Swipe. Now I gotta warn you, this device will lead you to abandoned El Vibrato technology, but it might also attract unwanted attention. From what? From the El Vibrato technology. You'll see what I mean, just be careful. Okay. You know, now that I think about it, you've arrived at a perfect time. In order to get anywhere further with my research, I need more samples of El Vibrato tech. But searching for it eats up all the time I could be using to research it. Aha, I get you. Right. You're the adventuresome type, so bring me back whatever devices you find, and if I can get them up and running, that'll benefit both of us. Deal. Great. First priority will be to get my Keystone fabricator running. They locked their doors and things with these little stone alloy blocks, you see. So if we can make our own, that'll open a lot of doors for us, literally and figuratively. Alright, what do we need? The components aren't rare, at least as far as priceless ancient technology goes. Bring me, about 5 handfuls of scrap. I should be able to salvage the last parts I need from that much. Roger, Dodger. Not yet. Wait. What about lead lines? I don't hold much with that mystical mumbo-jumbo. It's very unscientific, but it does come up in my research from time to time, so I can give you a basic overview. He draws some curved intersecting lines on a piece of paper and explains how they relate to local geography and so-called mystical forces. It's pretty interesting stuff and makes sense considering what you already know about magic. I got a lead line diagram. Thanks. Cool, glad I talked to you again. My name in all caps looks like I'm shouting it. Well, that's just how important I am. This appears to be an extremely powerful magnifying mirror, basically an inside-out microscope. Alright. Sweet. Doing my duty. It's a coffee cactus. Harvest it. Okay, there's some blank spots on this map. I think we'll go over here and wander. We want to kill some dead guys, too. We want to level up our partner. Skeleton approaches you in that jittery, stop-motion-y way that skeletons do. Judging by its hat, it appears to be the skeleton of a beanslinger. You remember the classic saying? Old beanslingers die like normal people, but sometimes they keep walking around and casting spells at you afterward. Yeah, old beanslingers never die, huh? We could just outfox it? No, we want to fight it. Boom! Because we want Alice to do with it. Skeleton bone. Bean-stained pants. Finally got some pants, man. Alright, let's wander around the Daveyard, I suppose. As you're riding down the trail, a dirty urchin jumps out, points a toy pistol at you, and demands that you pay the toll by doing 20 push-ups. Pay the boy. Satisfied by your demonstration of upper body strength, the child allows you to pass without pretending to shoot you. Nice. I'd hate to pretend to get shot. You've crossed paths with Wandering Sally. You bet. Your stuff. Wait, we don't need that. There's a knife we don't need. Where is it? Fancy knife. Sell it. Goblin trousers. -2 moxie. I have goblin trousers equipped? Oh. Oh, I just got some new pants, I think. Put it on your hat to add +3 moxie. Wonder if I can add that after I've already added skin. Lost Dutch oven mine next. $5 million to do it, huh? I have not seen that performance. I'll have to go look it up. I guess we don't really need meat right now. Locks, dynamite, buy a blank postcard. Get some fungicide. That looks good to me. Let's see, we probably... Let's go to the desert house. And then wander. Maybe there isn't something out here. It's up by the circus, kinda. Okay, I'll go up there again. Out in the middle of the desert, you find an abandoned minecart sitting on a section of minecart track about 12 feet long, which starts nowhere in particular and ends even less of somewhere in particular. Ooh, a meat nugget. And a mine-splaining bonus. Let's go up here. The Lost Dutch Oven Mine, huh? Yeah, let's dig it up. Well, pretty much what you'd expect. Skeleton bone, burial whiskey, and a gold skull. Just sell it. 100 meat. Where's that other... Snake. Your hat's already got a hat band on it. You don't want to be the person who shows up at the party wearing multiple hat bands, do you? Okay, only one hat band at a time. That answers that. Wow, those are some stinky fissures. I can't get any closer, not without some stench resistance at least. +3 to spell damage, huh? What was it though? It was like stench is barely tolerable. Gas mask, miner's pants. Could have used this 5 minutes ago. Yes, I could have. +2 to armor. Let's just do those pants then. And then that. Oh, bad, bad. Oh, okay, great. I love these. I don't know what kind of tobacco these miners are chewing, but it must be extra corrosive because this brass spittoon has a hole eaten through the bottom and dark stains underneath it where the spit leaked out. Although oddly, it doesn't seem to be leaking now, and it's half full. I guess the miners plugged the hole with something. Inspect it. It's spittoon. It's disgusting. You can practically see the stink lines coming off of it. Come on, let's not do this. Ah, geez, fine, okay. You crouch down and take a careful look at the filthy spittoon. The inside is blackened with years' worth of stain. The death broth inside has a rainbow sheen like a parking lot oil spill, and occasionally a little bubble pops on the surface. You can actually feel a slight warmth radiating off of it from whatever dire chemical reaction taking place in there. You realize you're holding your breath, not deliberately, but from the human body's natural instinct for self-preservation. Inhale. Imagine someone made a big pot of chili con carne. A big pot of chili con carne. Not corn carne. And left it under the porch. 3 rats crawl into the pot, eat half the chili, and then die. A week later, a family of cockroaches takes up residence among the writhing maggots. The cockroaches smoke thick black cigars, which they lit with tufts of burning human hair. That is what it smells like. Search it. Fortunately for you, the rainbow-colored film on the surface of the liquid coats your hand as you plunge into the toxic stew, keeping it from being immediately dissolved down to the bone. The smell intensifies, and your stomach prepares to hose the poisons off of your arm with a high-pressure stream of vomit. Oh my god. Keep searching. Your fingers touch something at the bottom of the spittoon. Better pull it out fast while you still have something to pull with. You pull the world's most disgusting pair of pants out of the spittoon and jump back as the whole of the spittoon's bottom, now unplugged, begins to leak steaming filth. Congratulations, you are now the proud owner of the worst object I've ever been paid to think about, narrowly defeating a leather bondage harness made from the skin of a clown. Spit-soaked pants. I'm getting all sorts of pants now. +2 to armor and +2 to speed. Yeah, pants. Pry it open. Smelling salts, thermos to spiked coffee. Sweet. Elevator's mechanism is all rusty. I need oil. See if we can go buy some oil. Soda crackers, sugar guns. Let's have a bowl of honey frosted sugar guns. No, it's not a gun. Oil. If I was oil. There's a store down there. We can go down there. Oil. A hammer, huh? Provides the option to hammer things in certain places, particularly if you have some nails. Shit, I need that hammer. Those are like the best pants I think we have. 2 to armor and... Wait, what was it? 2 to armor and 2 to speed. Maybe we can sell some pants. +3 to spell damage. we sell? What can we sell? Oops, what did I just sell? Something. God, I gotta be careful about that. Yeah, maybe we should just decide what can go, you know? And then just sell a bunch of it. Because we need some money now. Okay, let's take stock here. Oh, let's do this first. Fake Pope hat. 3 domesticality. I don't have any domesticality there. These are both 3 domesticality. So let's sell the dilapidated old wizard hat. It's +2 to armor. That's +2 to armor. Okay, so we're selling the Ellsbury helmet and the dilapidated old wizard hat. 5 scraps, huh? Alright, well, we'll figure it out. Let me get this hammer and nail and stuff real quick. Revolting Brooch. So that's +2 to spell damage. +5 to spell damage. So we can sell the Smoking Chrysanthemum. And the Lucky Marigold. Can't sell the hard hat. Does that mean I'll need it later? It's like literally not here. It should be at the top too, because it's like one of the new items. Okay, I guess that means I must need it later. I am very meticulous with my equipment. Well, I need all these, like I'm all these values away from getting 30 for all my base stats, so I'm trying to, you know, keep the good ones so I don't have to grind all the way up. Maybe, I mean, I could just grind it and maybe just do it that way, but that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to fill in the values that I'm missing with good equipment. Wait, 3 mysticality and 3 mysticality. We should sell the ancient bean can. That's the equipment I can sell. Where's my ancient bean can? $742. Still ain't enough to buy a hammer. Could sell a pickaxe. I could sell... Oh. Sweet. That's enough. Oh, enough is enough. Got a hammer. Damage 3 to 4 though. It's pretty poop. Handful of nails. 3 to pistol attack damage. Small flesh kitten. Yeah, I think that's good. What if I need that one day? Cool. Looks good to me. Yikes. No oil. That's what I went there for. Let's go to Dirtwater. Get the kitten back. Your booze sense alert uses the presence of a rock. Confused, you move the rock, and sure enough, there's a bottle of booze behind it. Alright. Oh, is that what I accidentally sold? I see. Well, I think I got it back. Oil. Can of oil. Gross. Tooth powder? Let's try some tooth powder. Sweet. Okay, we got our oil. Oh, let's just this. You spot a hellcalf grazing off the side of the trail. Just as it spots you, its eyes glow and 2 shadow cows split off from it, forming a small frightened herd. Yeah. Let's do... Use the old bean. Summon a bean. Let's do a bean shield. And let's do some hot damage. Oh yeah, I can use one of my silvered weapons and it should like murder this thing. Pew! Slightly reduce the amount of evil in the world. Tainted beefsteak, 2 of them. Infernal soul fragment, 68 meat, and extra thick leather. After I skin him. Oh, I just sell it, huh? It's an unsubstantial piece of infernal cow. A wispy, tattered little bit of infernal cow spirit just hanging out on this side of the pail, going, boo, boo. It's an unsubstantial piece, okay. Alright. I'll take that. Alright, so, we gotta figure out how to get... Oh, we gotta figure out how to get, scraps? Told you how to turn this thing off. Do you want to shut it down? No. You stick it in your necromancer journal. Blah, blah, blah. Where is my necromancer journal? Army marching orders, huh? From before all of the army's marching orders were march back east just as fast as your lily-livered little yellow-bellied feet can go, you damnable cowards. Is a set of marching orders directing a rifle division to fort, all dead, far to the north of Dirtwater. Well, they're not doing anybody any good now. You tear them up into little pieces and throw them away. Take that, future historians. Yep. Correct. I guess they're randomly acquired and gotten by killing El Vibrato. Okay, yeah, so I just keep this El Vibrato thing on. This technology is just on. Transponder. And they'll come find me, I suppose, huh? Well, I think that leads us back to just grinding. Or I guess maybe I could go to the railroad while I grind. It's a package from your younger brother Rufus. He's weird, but he's a sweet kid at heart. Found this and thought it might help you not die. I got Advanced Beamcraft Volume CL. Dear bro, I found this and thought it might help you not die. Geez, you really miss that kid, and you miss your parents. You get all nostalgic just thinking about it. Nostalgia mode unlocked in options menu. Am I in nostalgia mode now? I don't know if I like it. It's kind of dark. I don't need more dark streams. This is a cookbook specializing in bean recipes. There's a whole set of recipes for ice-cold bean-based desserts. Gives Great Northern Blizzard, cold spell. There's an article about butter, an article about beans, and the juxtaposition gives you an idea. Butter bean, spell that reduces an opponent's muscle, mysticality, and moxie. There's a recipe that has been scratched out and replaced with a bunch of paranoid, insane scrawlings. Gives Wary, a skill that increases your maximum AP. I like Butterbean. Unfortunately, a lot of butter got splattered onto the book while you were practicing, and now it's totally illegible. Sepia, huh? Maybe wander around? Yeah, I could wander around. I could wander around in hopes of getting some scraps, you mean? Nah, man. That's funny. Colorblind mode. Wait, what's nerd mode? Displays a log describing what happens in combat. Provides a few other pieces of metagame information in various places. Yeah, we could put nerd mode on. Show combat grid. Allows the game to level up your skills for you. I don't know. Save inventory options. Remembers your inventory filtering and sorting options instead of defaulting to everything in new. No. Colorblind mode. Yeah, well, I wanted to wander around here anyway. A shot rings out and something buzzes past your ear. You quickly dive behind a rock just in case these two things are connected and not just, say, someone hunting nearby and also there's a beat. Peering carefully around your rock, you eventually spot movement in the underbrush. It's a hunter with an old-fashioned matchlock rifle and a cloak with leaves stuck to it, which is less effective as camouflage than it sounds because all the trees around here are pine trees. You also notice that he's been out here a very long time, which you can infer from the way he is literally a skeleton. No, we want to fight. What's the butter bean? Costs 1 AP by 3, huh? Yeah, let's do that. Buttered. Oh, but that takes my turn, huh? Boom! You've been beaned. Cargo jeans. Good, Alice is leveling up, I suppose. I guess there's nothing over here, man. There's kind of some space over here. Let's do that. Rattling noise. Yeah, we'll do the snakes. Oh, that's nerd mode up here. Okay, I see. Use the old bean. Let's summon a bean. Let's do a bean shield. Oh, these guys are all poop. But I'll probably get to skin them. Rattlesnake skin. Find a bandit snoozing cozily beneath a large and colorful quilt, which seems like a strange choice for camping gear, right? In stark contrast with his whimsical pants, he's undeniably hostile. You should fight him for his pants. Hot bean. Thick quilted pants. Bandit pistol. Worst smelling snake you've ever seen. Let's use the old bean. Let's get a bean shield going. Let's burn it. Hit it with my bone. You elect not to keep the skin from this one. Because it smells. Dang it. Funny you should ask. I've been experimenting with the healing properties of a purple grass that grows near here, but I've run out. Would you mind picking some for me? It grows near a cave that makes an unusual humming sound. Oh, I think I know the place you mean. Okay. Yeah, let's go do that. Where is it? It's, Humming Cave. There it is, just right. God. Pick it. Crate lying. Open it up with your crowbar. Can of oil, sulfur match, smelling salts, surgical gin, nerve pills. Nice. Okay, what do you got? Blood building tonic? We'll save our money. We get some new stuff though. Nerve pills, surgical gin, smelling salts. We got a bunch of smelling stuff from match. Used in combat. Cans of oil. Three to muscle. Ooh, 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 ooh. The robe receipt you found has let you determine that the Necromancer's lair is west of the mountains. Using your Lee line diagram, you narrow the location of the Necromancer's lair down to a handful of possible locations based on the unseen currents of energy that riddle the land. Looks like that's everything you've got so far. Oh, okay. Oh, get the... Let's do a little wander, and then... Okay. Lazy A Dude Ranch. Yeah, let's check it out. Yeah, there we go. Got a needle. Ranch punch and a length of rope. Hey, like howdy, I'm selling herbal remedies. Care to buy? What kind of herbal remedies? The kind that are gifted to us by Gaia without any interference by human hands. So, weeds? That's a derogatory term created by the man, but yeah, basically. Alright, we'll buy some weeds. Let's buy two. Hey, groovy, thanks. Yeah, look at his hat. Howdy. Hey, yeah, howdy, man. What's happening? Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Oh, not much, man. We moved on to this little patch of land to grow crops, but then we decided it's more natural to just let Gaia grow whatever she wants, right? I bet that's a lot easier, too. Right on, man. Neat. Where'd you get that hat? Yes, give me a hat. Oh, this? A friend of mine made it, man. I forget which one. What do you take for it? Well, I've been thinking of trying a new style, man. Maybe like one of those hats the army guys used to wear back in the day, like as kind of an ironic statement, man. There's an old fort over yonder that way. I'll swap you if you can find one of those, man. Alright, I'll check it out. Groovy, man. Alright, let's check out the fort for a hat. Howdy, I'm Mister. I'm Louise. Louise Lathrop. Lathrop? Yeah. Why the long face, Louise? Geez, basically because I'm stuck here farming with a couple of dummies who don't know how to farm a dang thing, so they just let the weeds grow and call it natural. I'm so sick of eating dandelions I could scream. How'd you get in this predicament? I headed west after graduating baking school and fell in with these two because they talked a big game about natural grains. Fool that I was, I didn't realize all they were really interested in was getting silly on loco weed and not doing any work. Why did you leave? I haven't got any meat or any other prospects or anywhere to go. I mean, dandelions are terrible, but they're better than eating dirt. This is such a mess. So you're looking for work? Gosh, yes, desperately. The only trade I know is baking, though. Do you know somewhere that's hiring a baker? Heck, even unpaid would be better than this if it comes with room and board. I just want to get out of here. I don't, sorry. Shucks, well, if you hear anything, please let me know. Manure. This garden over here. Origin 3. It's a northern clownwort. Pachaloco weed. I'm trying to do all my stats. Ah, flip. It wouldn't be enough anyway. Doesn't do anything. Little pile of random dried weeds folded up in a sachet of paper. Garbage stored in garbage. Well, at least I got some ranch punch and a length of rope, I guess. Useless. Let's do one more wander. Vibrato bleeps, rather. And you follow the signal because of course you do. Why wouldn't you? One reason why you might not is that it led you to a hulking robot that could easily pound you into scrap. Alright, let's do this. Yes. Finally. You should use the old bean. Bean shield and blast it. Whiff. Alright, so that's what you gotta do to find the scraps, huh? Oh yeah, we're gonna go check for a hat. Privy. Strategy. There's all these toilets. This toilet's missing the handle. Maybe it has to do with hats. Military grade whiskey, a full canteen. Lock picking, huh? I guess I don't have lock picking. Roasted skin and lard. Brandied ants. Pickled eyeballs a la mode. A la mode? No, let's have some stench resistance, huh? Ooh, I can do that. Let's do, what was it? Sweet smelling flowers. Old patrol cat. Diary. Let's read the diary. It seems to have been written by one of the necromancer's cultists. He and several others were reanimating the dead soldiers here on the theory that the best undead army would be a literal undead army. The hitch in the plan came when they raised the officers, who decided they weren't going to take orders from a bunch of weirdo civilians. The last entry suggests the author and his cohorts were planning on abandoning their station and reporting back to the necromancer, but the entry ends abruptly in the middle of a sentence. Fascinating. This mass grave is absolutely teeming with those skeletal riflemen. They don't seem to be interested in getting out, but you could definitely jump in there if you're itching for a fight. Alright. Let's use the old bean. Do a bean shield. Some of the bean. Butter bean them. attacking my bean. Good. I think that's really good for Alice. Silver bullet. Yeah, let's do a couple of these. This is exactly what we're looking for. Thank you. Even though my soul is probably safe inside my body, thank you for blessing me. Probably safe. Who really knows? Shield. Let's just try this. Yeah, this is perfect. We need to do this for a few. Use the old bean. Wait, what was I gonna try? It was like, bean wall. See. We'll decrease their DPS by half in that turn. Boom. Yeah, there you go, Alice. 2 silver bullets and a whole mess of XP. They just keep on getting more guys. We'll use the old bean. We'll bean wall. We'll bean golem. Skeletal cavalryman. We want to decrease their damage that they're doing ASAP. Yeah, 18. I guess we're just doing that. 13 damage is what Alice does now. I guess these guys still aren't very good against me. I like that they get harder and I get more XP every time. That's really good. Maybe we don't want to use the old bean. Maybe we want a bean wall and a bean golem. $30 hot damage. I see. 35 hot damage. Cavalryman's dead. Let's see. So we do want to get these guys first. nice if Alice like leveled up. Bean wall. Bean golem. Whoa. One down. My beans! Oh, I could be having Alice just saw these guys in half. Oh, I'm doing this all wrong. I forgot her skill. Well, we might as well finish this out this way. Oh, that's not good. 6, 16, 35. Let's try this. That looked like I died. It did. It looked like I died. Chemical bullet. Okay, let's not get crazy now. We almost got 1,000 unspent points here. So let's do... We need those points in there. Get that up to 24. Let's get them all up to 25, I suppose, and maybe we can fill in the rest of the points with some gear. That might be possible. I have 304 points. Blood beans. Safe Kraken. I don't know. Let's like. Let's do a couple more fights. We can do it. So we got, we'll do a bean wall, a bean golem, let's do bean shield, maybe we'll save that for later. Hmm, 71, 69. The weak guy. Like cut him up. Yeah, there we go. We can already get guys off their roster first thing. Oh, does he always attack that guy? Maybe I could just... That's something to think about. Two? 82. Ding, ding, ding. fights are getting hard now. One more? These are kind of long. Shit. A shot to hell skeleton. 94 on him. If we're gonna do this, I feel like I'm doing this wrong. I got a lot of options now for fights. Got butter beans. Need to upgrade some of these. I need to start thinking about how I can be a better fighter, because these fights are getting a little hard. It costs so many XP to do anything, though. So we'll have like 1 point waiting in the wing. Probably use it on Lava Fava. Oh, I have 3 action points. Oh, I have 3 points. Well, no, I want to do another bean wall probably later. Let's have that be the turn for now, I suppose. Oh yeah, items. Oh geez, so many options. Just try another bean wall. Let's smack this guy. Let's yeah, let's cut another guy up. That's 4 of them down. It's pretty good. What do we got? 58. We should go for 58 down this corner. That. We'll try another heal, and then hopefully we can get some of these guys down. I might have to use an item now. Won't end your turn, huh? Target will get wet. With a full canteen? Okay. Get that guy. Get that guy. Those are the troublemakers. Doing like 20 damage a pop. Was wearing a stupid thing also. 3 to pistol attack damage. 4 to pistol attack damage. Plus 10 to maximum HP and plus 2 to armor. I kind of like that. Plus 3 to pistol attack damage, huh? Oh, I don't have lockpick in. Where can I get lockpick in? Strange head sack. Plus 4 to muscle. Now we need character sheet. 408. 408. Reduces all enemy stats by 5. It's so cheap. Yeah, let's upgrade the Butterbean. Grin and Skull is level 1. Base damage, 20 spooky. I don't know, I don't like Grin and Skull that much. Mid-sized bean golem for 300 points. Holy smokes. Let's do some bean wall, I suppose. Let's use the old bean. Let's do some old butter bean. Yeah, I guess we can get everything up to the 300 mark kind of thing. What does Glamour do? Yeah, we could put a point into Glamour.
Dynamite.
Butterfield Ranch. I don't think so. Oh, Butterfield Ranch. Yeah, why? What's a Butterfield Ranch? No, I forget. Maybe I haven't been here. Roasted cow tongue. Red hot poker. Oh, I bet you that's good. Recognize that name? Curly. Curly Butterfield. The legend of Curly's meat. Looks like maybe this outhouse is worth investigating. Luckily, you don't have to actually go inside the outhouse because once you open the door, you find a map satchel, or a map scratched onto the inside of it. It appears to lead to a Coal Ridge mine just west of where you are right now. There's an inset map of the mine itself with a big X scrawled between 3 strange triangular icons. Curious. 3 weird triangular shapes. Lockpicking. To your horror, you see that every single cow in the Butterfield dairy herd is now an Angelith, an infernal cow spirit bound in stone. Ungolith? They're not dangerous unless you get near them. Yeah, let's fight. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I got silver stuff. These guys best watch out. This guy's got nothing. In the Breadwood, which is west of the mountains. There's some toy soldiers there. Toy soldiers, huh? Lockpicking. Okay, so lockpicking in Breadwood, which is west of the mountains. Well, toy soldiers, huh? I feel like we were ready to do the circus, though. I think we should go do the circus, and then we should go do this mission that we're on. I think we could finish the circus up, though. Okay, so we got a Moxie? Moxie up to 30? 6 to 9. Only 6 to 9? That's crazy that this St. Beefus's thigh is just so much stronger than a red hot poker. that like one of the best weapons that I found or something? If you go to the railroad camp, they should give you the location. Oh, okay, cool. I'd get the small and large versions of each plush. I don't remember which it is you need. Okay, I think we could do that. Okay, so Moxie. That already has Moxie. That already has Moxie. There's one. There's three. Just need two more. No. Can we not make it up to the Moxie? No. Say it ain't so. That actually adds one to Moxie. Oh, I'm dying. I'm dying. Someone die me. I can't believe that. 29. So, can we get anything up like that? 3 more muscle. We have 31 muscle. Test your mind, test your might. Let's try this. Well, howdy there, fella. This here game's a challenge of strength, and I hope you don't mind me saying so, but you might prefer one of the other games. If you care to try your luck, though, I certainly won't stop you. Alright, what's the game? Let's do the whole thing. Simple as can be, just take this big mallet here and hit the lever under that bell. Ring the bell and you win. What's the prize? A ticket to Barnaby Bob's blah blah blah. Okay, same thing as always. Do we want to get all 3 rewards? What will we get if... What will we get if we get just the regular prize that takes 10 base stat? Like hit kind of hard. I don't really want to waste all my money on it though. So we'll hit quite hard. I guess we'll just give it a shot. Oh, nothing. Nothing. You mother effer. And then I just looked down and then you just told me. I should have waited just a second. Wait a minute. There we go. So let's try Mysticality. That has 2. No. No. Let's do it. Yeah. You're gonna have the same story. Give it a whole lot. Small plush owl. Large plush owl. La, 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 la. We really just can't make that, so... Oh, 163 unspent XP. Let's put a point into Moxie. Let's try this again. Oh, nice. Oh, that's what it is. It's the kitten, right? That's fine. Shoot like a jaguar. Okay, I got all the things. Well, you know, if I find it, man. There's a clown here selling rubber toy balloons. When he sees he has your attention, he smiles and waggles the balloons at you enticingly. Alright, what do you want? How much are they? For you, just 30 meat. What colors do you have? No, wait. How do you make them float, I guess? Why, there's nothing to it. Heck, they all float around here, ho? Alright, what colors do you have now? Just take a look. Red, they're all red. Alright, I'll take one. Can you tell me more about your circus? Really, it's more of a carnival, but let's not split hairs, ho? What would you like to know? What are your traveling plans? Why is everyone working here a clown? Who's this Barnaby Bob guy? Alright. What are your traveling plans? I haven't decided yet. That's why we set down somewhere a bit more rural. Keep things relatively quiet while we scout around, get the lay of the land and all. Where'd you travel from? Was your previous stop interesting? Oh, northwest-ish. It was a little hole in the ground kind of a place. You wouldn't have heard of it. Why is everyone working here a clown? Oh, it's traditional. When the, what do you call them, rodeos stopped being put on, the rodeo clowns took other jobs at the circuses and carnivals. Over the years, it just became the normal thing for carnies to be clowns. It's a community, you might say. Who's this Barnaby Bob guy? Oh, the boss is a real famous showman, though I'm not surprised you wouldn't have heard of him around here. Got an eye like a hawk, and he's a real whiz with those knives of his. Don't miss his show. It's a real highlight of the carnival. Okay, see you around, clown. Let's wander off. Dude, you're not gonna find your friggin' bottle cap. Get the flip out of here. Tent flap. The tent flap is open and the interior is dimly lit to make the collection of weird stuff inside seem more mysterious. Clown is presumably selling tickets to the sideshow. Howdy, fella. Can I interest you in the wondrous and mysterious delights of the sideshow? What all do you have in there? Secrets, mysteries, things too weird and disturbing to be witnessed by the light of day. Freaks? Not just freaks. Gosh. How much does it cost? For you, 300 meat. And for everyone else, 300 meat. I guess I don't have 300 meat. What a jerk. Red Hots calls the clown behind this food stand. Red Hots, footlongs, 2 kinds of mustard. There's also a small sign that says lost and found. Foot-long sausage. How much are they? 250 meat. With your choice of condiments. What are the condiments? I got onions, pickles, relish, 3 kinds of mustard, and 2 kinds of ketchup. What kinds of mustard? Brown, yellow, blue. Blue mustard? Ah, looks like I'm all out of blue, sorry. 2 kinds of ketchup? Yep, got both ketchup and catsup. No thanks. Wait a minute. What are they made of? What do you mean? They're pork. What else do you make sausage out of? I was wondering if you had any vegetarian options. Mister, this is a carnival, not a herbivore. Nice. You've been saving that one up, haven't you? For years, thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Are they actually a foot long? 12 inches? Because a lot of guys say that, but I'm just going to stop you right there, seeing as there's ladies and children present. You want one or not? I'd like to see the lost and found. Oh, sure thing. What did you lose? A lucky bottle cap. Wooden box from under the counter and looks inside. It appears you're in luck. This one yours? He puts the box on the counter for you to see and turns back to his grill for a moment. Look inside. The box contains a shiny bottle cap on a little metal chain, folding pocket knife, a white silk handkerchief, a bottle of smelling salts. Yep, that's the one. Thanks, no problem, sir. We're gonna have to come back for that. Oh, maybe we can't. I might have effed that up. That's it. Oh, again, said it's a real nice balloon. You want to trade? I'll give you my lucky bottle cap for it. Okay. What a derf. Nice. Yeah, my pocket knife. That's the one. I lost all sorts of stuff, man. Yeah, my handkerchief. Perfect. Yeah, I kinda lost that too. Sure. Care to treat yourself to a nice cold soft drink? You said you're selling them in bottles? That's right. Got the newfangled crown, cork, bottle caps and all. Make the drinks yourself? If you're asking if we have a wagon dedicated to brewing and bottling 3 different kinds of sodas in our traveling carnival, no, we stock up as we pass through large towns. Ah. What kinds do you have? I've got root beer, ginger beer, and sarsaparilla. How about lemon lime? Nope. How about rhubarb? Nope. How about snozzleberry? Nope. How about energy drinks? Nope. How about strawberry? Nope. How about blue raspberry? Nope. How about diet iced tea? Nope. How about diet cream soda? Nope. How about key lime? Nope. How about energy drinks? Nope. Oh yeah, we already did this one. Alright, what kinds do you have again? Root beer, ginger beer, and sarsaparilla. How about vanilla? Alright, okay. How much are they? 205 is for the... Oh, God. I can't, like, afford shit. The clown blows his slide whistle again as you approach. Sweet. Step right up, fellas. Step up and try one of the world's newest candy sensations. What is it? Cotton candy, the finest in several senses of the word. Spun sugar created through a revolutionary new process. It's so light and sweet and fluffy, it's like eating butterfly dreams and kitten wishes. Sweet. So, it isn't actually made of cotton? What? No, cotton is indigestible, no matter how much chocolate you cover it with. Found that out the hard way, did you? Sweet. How do you make it? He pats a metal box with a wide funnel coming out of the top. This little machine right here, can you tell how it works? Can't tell how it works as much as I'd like to brag. It's a trade secret. You invented it? Not as such. Couple dentists down south were the first ones. Dentists, go figure. No, yeah, there we go. Gotta learn how to slide whistle. But after hearing about it, I managed to figure out how it works. Made a few improvements with my design too. Now I'm really curious. Sorry fella, these secrets in this box are for nobody's eyes but my own. I'll be happy to sell you some cotton candy though. How much does it cost? Just 300 meat. Frickin' jerk. Talk to the clown. Thanks, bye. So I need some meat. Evidently. I don't know if we have anything to sell. We gotta have something to sell. We We still have a bunch of fights. Let's go to... yeah, we go to Dynamite Dan's. Plus it was free. Lucky cat. Plus cruises from Mox for the rest of the day. Brass bowl ring. I don't know if that has any use. I'm kind of thinking no. Meat do I need? I need tons of meat. I don't know. Dynamite? Okay. Encounter a bandit who doesn't look very bandit-like due to the lab coat and slider rule holster. Fortunately, she's also wearing the standard black bandit hat, otherwise you might not have been able to tell. Alright, Buster, this is a stick-up. Hand over the meat. You don't seem to have a gun. How about I just punch you out and leave instead? I'd like to see you try because I've invented an anti-punching ring and that would help me test it. Let's just examine a ring. An anti-punching ring? How interesting. May I have a look? Are you using a positive matrix force field? Positive matrix? No, it's a sigma field derived. Sigma? Oh no, that won't do at all. I mean... it'll soak some kinetic force, sure, but as soon as things get heavy, that's going to overheat and burn your finger off. Oh, geez, really? I hadn't thought of that. Back to the drawing board, I guess. She tosses you the ring and turns to leave. You got an item, Ring of Moderate Unpunchability. Wow! Go figure. Reboot Hill. Go to Reboot Hill. Don't worry, it's just paint. Oh, I was worried. See the ghost of an elderly woman holding flowers. She seemed lost and depressed, above and beyond what's expected for a ghost. Howdy, ma'am. Is there something I can help you with? Oh, it's so awful. I can't remember at all. Let's start at the beginning, okay? Well, you see, I had 4 daughters. They married 4 brothers, the Smith boys, and after that, they each had 5 daughters of their own. Unfortunately, I outlived every one of the 24 of them. You know you're a ghost, right? Oh, yes. In fact, I died here in this graveyard, where they're all buried. I came to visit them, and I suppose my poor old heart finally gave out. That's not the problem, though. 95 years is a pretty good run, after all. So what did you forget? I brought this bouquet of flowers to put on my favorite granddaughter's grave, but I can't remember which of them was my favorite. I'm so ashamed. I can't bear to leave until I've remembered. I see. Well, maybe I can help you figure it out. Oh, thank you. I'd appreciate that ever so much. No problem, ma'am. Can you remember anything about your granddaughter? Well, I'm quite certain her first name ended in a vowel. Okay, anything else? I remember I was 40 when she was born. Oh no, 37. Or was it 42? It must have been somewhere in that range at least. Okay, anything else? Oh, her first name was longer than her last, just like mine. Remember, she wasn't buried next to any of my daughters. She sniffles a little. She passed at the same age as poor Becky was always in such ill health. Hobby was knitting. She knit me a lovely sweater for Crimbo. That's all I can remember. think I know who she was. Granny's face lights up as you nervously glance at the tombstones behind her. Did her name start with, Oh my god. I'll be back in a minute. Flip. Dude. You need a diary, I think, before you can solve this puzzle. Yeah, look at all these. I mean, if you give me like 20 minutes, I could probably solve it. Oh my god, look at all these. Fred Deeks. Couldn't remember the rhyme about which snakes are poisonous. The ground here seems reasonably soft. Oh. Alright. Just digging up graves. No big deal. Whoa, no big deal. 1 to maximum AP and 3 to speed. Oh, we want riding boots. Yes, ma'am. % spooky resistance. Wait, whoa. What do we got equipped here? Okay, we're good there. This is not good. +2 to armor. Are we wearing the right stuff already? Okay, maybe we are. Whiskey. Professional sword scholar. I'll have lock pecking. Read the document. The document describes a Tontine, the burial wishes of Chet Bustersley, in a weird sequence of letters. BTLITR. Huh. Key fragment. Interesting. Need safe cracking. For more points. Embroider yourself to death. You know the one, yeah. Tried to eat a live eagle on a dare. The ground here seems to be soft. And full of his teeth. Perfect. Skeleton doesn't seem particularly threatening, apart from being a general reminder of your own mortality. Hello. Who are you? My name's Bernard, but shh, lower your voice, they'll hear us. Who, the cultists? Shh, yes. Not a fan? They're reanimating dead people's skeletons. I don't want to be reanimated. This sounds horrible. Can you imagine having to walk around without your skin on? How embarrassing. Not to mention cold. Sure, well... Plus, I mean, dying's hard enough. Who wants to come back to life just when you've got used to being dead, right? I could see that. Please, can you do something? I don't want them to find me. Okay, I'll let you know when it's safe. Great, thanks. I'll just hang back here until the coast is cleared. ships. You're not going to get past this barrier of whirling bones without, well, making it so there's no barrier of whirling bones here anymore. I'll just shoot him. These cultists look like they're barely maintaining control over that skeleton. Let's wait a while and see what happens. You hide behind a tombstone and wait. After a few moments, the skeleton wrests itself from the cultist control and goes on a rampage. Bones and teeth fly everywhere, and none of them belong to the skeleton, if that gives you any indication of how the fight turns out. Seemingly satisfied with the carnage it has caused, the skeleton scratches something onto the ground and then shuffles off to the south. Oh. Grudge. Must be its name. Stench resistance. Burn scroll. Fundamentals of Nex-Mex. Gives you the raised skeletal buddy skill. Alice's glare threatens to burn a hole straight through you. You better not be thinking of doing what it looks like you're thinking of doing. Relax, Alice. I can handle it. Fight fire with fire, right? If I think for even a second that you're turning into another necromancer, I'll be fighting fire with lead. It's cool, don't worry. Wait. I didn't read it? Hey, let me read it, I said. The words scrawl off the page and into your eyes like worms. The worms burrow into your bones and then whisper stuff to you about cool things you can do with other people's bones. Sweet. Got a perk. Raise skeletal buddy. As you turn over the last page, the book vanishes in a puff of black smoke. You don't feel so well. You got a perk. White hair. Your hair instantly loses all of its color. Alright. Creepy. Let's go back over here and tell this guy the coast is clear. My name's Bernard, but lower your voice, they'll hear us. I took care of them already. Great, woo, that's a load off my mind. Let me tell you, here, you can have this worry stone. I don't need it now. A worry stone? Offhand, 6 moxie. The West Pole. Ears perk up and he suddenly veers off course. You approach a weird clearing full of piles of rocks. They make your ears ring somehow. Seems like the more Nex-Mex you read, you get negative perks to go along with it. I guess so. But they're not, like, really negative. Oh, -3 moxie. You guys, -3 moxie. Oh, no. No. Also, you probably want to stop by the Great Garbanzo's hideout. I mean, that sounds pretty great. Also, what sounds really great is some snacks. I'm gonna get some snacks. Hold on. What time is it? Okay. Be right back. Well, Silver Tongue is +3 to Moxie, so I guess that's a good trade-off. Damn, why there? I didn't know that was gonna happen. Eating jelly beans. I'm Mr. Jelly Bean. Can I have one, please? No, get your own. Ah, God, where'd you get them? Little ways south of here, from a fella named Roy Bean. Roy Bean's House of Justice and Jelly Beans. Sounds like where we need to be. Howdy, boss. Howdy, Smee. Stuck again? Yep, got ourselves one hell of a canyon to get across, and no materials for bridge building. Any ideas? There's an old mine town up north called Breadwood. They opened a lumber camp after the mines dried up. If you can fix a deal with them for the lumber we need, I can handle the engineering side of things. Breadwood. There it is. Yeah, okay. Alright, perfect. Eek. Alright, let's go to Breadwood. That horse is walking around. Problems. Bunkhouse. need to build a bridge in a hurry, so I'm here to cut a deal with you for the lumber. Alright, I believe we can scrape together that much wood. What sort of down payment are you offering? I sort of expect you to just bill us. No payment up front? Are you serious? I could probably offer you free train rides? Yeah. But that deal would be a real problem, and I've already got 7 problems to worry about. Oh. Wow. I guess we'd probably just start with the first one. Stolen yeast, huh? Our last batch of mail never got here. We don't know if something happened to the mailman or what. Go talk to Reginald in the bunkhouse. He used to be a mailman, so he can tell you where to start your search. Huh. +3 to muscle. Nice. Howdy, are you Reginald? Who the fakasha are you? Name's Mr. Jellybean. The mayor's got me investigating some missing mail. Said you could give me a line on where to start looking. Oh. Yeah, alright. I gave up on being a mailman a couple of years ago, but I doubt they've changed the system much. All the mail headed here used to go through a way station just southwest of here. I'll mark it on your map. Postal way station. I'm Hobart Boopert. Alright. You're what? Oh, I mean, hi Hobart. I'm Mr. Jellybean. You seem like the traveling sort. Mind doing a fella a favor? What's the favor? Thing is, my only dream in life is to see an owl skeleton. That's quite a dream. I've heard they've got one at the petting cemetery, but... The what? The petting cemetery. Is that what it sounds like? Exactly what it sounds like. But see, I ain't got the meat for a ticket. You want a loan? Nah, I got no prospects of paying it back. But I got a camera, and I figured if you went to the cemetery, you could take a picture of their owl skeleton and bring it back to me. Sure, I'll do that. Okay, I'll be back. Ow. No lockpicking. Buttery biscuit. Well, well. Looks like some poor son of a biscuit wandered into town. Howdy, cake sucker. Wow, geez, rude and baffling. Get used to it. We like our cussing here in Redwood. Sure, fine, but cake sucker? We also like our breads and bread-related products. So I've noticed. I have plenty of drink. Well, anyway. No. It's probably dangerous to interrupt this. Don't be this guy. You're... That muffin lover ran up a tab he couldn't pay off, so now he gets to wash dishes. Some of them dishes I've been saving for just such an occasion. How much does he owe? 150. I'll pay it. You're even dumber than I assumed, but whatever, you can tell him he's free yourself. Alrighty. Let's go out the darts. They ain't got no darts. Dang it. Alright. Hey, I paid off your tab, you're free, huh? What'd you do a thing like that for? I was just feeling charitable, I guess. Well, thanks, but I don't know how to do pretty much nothing except washing dishes. Nothing at all? Mm-hmm. Go to Dirtwater. Oh. Can I get a job? As a dishwasher? Oh, yes! This is a spittoon. An unusually full one. Probably best to leave it alone. Look, this isn't Mom and Pop's Family Fun Time Saloon. This is a dive bar in a dive town. People who drink in here are mainly drifters and desperados. Don't go splashing around the literal scum of the earth. I'm gonna. Seriously, don't. This is wrong and disgusting. It is vile behavior. I have my face right up to the thing. What's it look like? No, I'm not telling you. Why are you doing this to me? I had to skip lunch today because I couldn't stop thinking about you and these foul spittoons. I've got my hand right in there, splashing around. La 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 la, I'm not listening. You find nothing, you're the worst person in the world. Ha, I found something, alright? Like a necrotic skin disorder, I bet. Actually, it's a pair of boots, so there, Mr. Delicate Stomach. Boots, great. Boots full of bandit spit. I hope they have to invent a whole new kind of trench foot just for you. I hope they name it after you. Spit-soaked boots. You're just jealous of my sweet new boots. Trade with it. Locks and how to pick them. That's what we need. It's expensive. $21.25. A monkey wrench. Mushroom plucking pliers. This is nuts. Desperados. Alright. To wrench things in certain places. Doesn't look even a little bit like a monkey. You have all the pieces of the key, of course. Barely make out something about hell cow energy in between the scorch marks. The scroll's in bad shape and you can't really make out anything new, but you're convinced this must be another clue to the whereabouts of the necromancer. You stick the scroll into your journal. Okay. Thankfully, the previous owner of this does not appear to have gotten any use out of it. What a pocket knife. Oh. One meat. I don't know if I have anything to sell. Not really. You scrape the largest of the giblets off of the scroll and read it. It says to take a pile of human ashes, spread them out in the shape of a person inside a red chalk. Which, oh, that's old. I didn't recognize these. Honeymoon is definitely over for this old tarnished silver ring. I don't think that's useful. Old wedding ring. +3 to maximum AP. That's kind of nice. Those boots are good. 2 to armor, 10 to maximum HP. So many different effects. I kind of want to keep them. What you playing, fellas? Pharaoh, but I wouldn't say we're playing. I'd say we did play until this cowpoke ran out of money. The man in the white hat grumbles. How does it work? It's easy. You bet 50 meat and then you name as many pharaohs as you can. Every time you name one, I give you 20 meat. Wait, what? If those are the rules, how did this guy lose all of his meat to you? He's real bad at it. Names of pharaohs? I don't think I could win that one. I really don't. No, maybe later. Well, I need meat. Like, bad. I guess we'll go to the Great Garbanzo's hideout, like you said. Yeah. My 5th is the 5th of a burning eye closing. Great. Unless you are the Great Garbanzo. Well, I'm not, but... Well, let's do it. All-purpose beans. Beans Illustrated. Mastery cooking. All-purpose beans. More all-purpose beans. Can serve any purpose if you're a master chef. This is a bag filled with mixed beans, not in the sense that it contains some of every type of bean, but in the sense that every bean it contains is a mix of every type of bean. Oh. This is a crumbling old tome of bean recipes and general cookware tips. It teaches you how to cook advanced bean dishes and make bean iron cookware. Master Cookery. Oh. Yeah, what do we got? West of the mountains. Hell cow energy. Powerful source of it. You don't know where. Okay. Wait, I'm a master now. Let's go. Cook something simple. Prepare to apply your mystical trade. Master Cookery 2. Hold on. And hold on. Bean iron nugget. Forge some bean iron cookware. Your mind reaches into the bean iron to see what shapes it conceals. You detect 3. A spatula, a skillet, a badge. Oh, I don't think we need that. We can make something out of. So this is cool. Is this like my bean forge? Cook thinking beans. Cook black beans. Cook greasy beans. Excuse me. This will use the all-purpose beans as well. Hold on. We only have a couple all-purpose beans. So 100 points for Master Cookery to go up to level 2. Just for cooking. Yeah, it's my bean slinger area. Okay, word. This was a good spot to go. There's kind of other more important stuff going on. We do need safe cracking. I don't really need bean. I don't think I need beans right now. Let's try bean iron, a lapel. Plus 5 domesticality. I don't think I could, I doubt that weapon is as good as my weapon. My weapon that I found seems to be really, really good. The offhand, but I think I'm just like doing like a porcelain cow or something. I don't think I have a good offhand right now. Or a good lapel. I think let's make a lapel. No bean iron remaining. Sweet. This is a great little area. Artillery saber. Where's the place we went for the? I think it was Fort Aldead. Let's just grind it. Let's just grind a couple. Seven to 9 and +6 pistol damage. Whoa. Oh, that's interesting. This looks bad. 8 points, huh? Got the bean wall. Let's do a bean gold. Let's do a bean shield. God, these guys are kind of hard. Skeletal rifleman. Throw a bean wall up. And 43 hot damage, huh? 40 damage. Boom. Yeah, let's get the 59 guy. Oh. Yeah, throw it. Boom. Fire it. Wait. Yeah, fire it. Oh, I guess I didn't. I'm not using my items very well. Really. Old patrol cap. Jeez. $247 for points. I need like so many of like the miscellaneous skills upgraded. They're so expensive. Oh, there's Dicker in. That would help out what I'm trying to do right now. Yeah, 500 points though. We're probably not going to hit that for a while though. But we'll take that 20%. 131. It's not enough meat. Free spooky damage. Golem. Where are the heavy hitters? They're somewhere around 72 and 76. Yeah, that's it. Get to those guys first, I guess. Oh, my bean golem. Once per fight, I see, that's why. Let's throw up a bean wall. And let's hit that guy. But they're not giving me any meat. I see. They don't give any meat. With a shout, well, more of a loud hiss, a skeleton leaps at you from the underbrush. He's wearing a cavalry hat and has a cavalry saber, but isn't riding a cavalry horse, which I'm pretty sure is the main thing that differentiates cavalry from infantry, if not the only thing. Yeah, we'll fight him. We'll see if Alice can level up. Nope. I got an old cavalry hat, though. Reach for the sky, clown. You quickly turn around and see a grizzled-looking man in all black clothes except for his hat, which is white with brightly colored spots. He's pointing a gun at you. Who are you calling a clown? I've never been to a rodeo. It's true, you don't have a clown's markings. I have no idea what you're even talking about. Or you mean like a stupid polka dot hat that only a clown would wear? Yeah. You may be no clown, but you are a fool if you think I'll accept your insults. Bring it, Chuckles. Let's see here, spooky damage. We're gonna use the old bean. We're gonna make a bean wall. And we're gonna throw some of these at him. Colorful hat. No meat. +4 to moxie. +2 to armor, +4 to muscle. +2 to armor, +4 to muscle. Silver plated. Shouldn't have spent all my meat on silver plating, you guys. I'm gonna need to get a bunch of money. That's what I need. Like a ton of money. 4 to muscle. That's 4 to muscle. To pistol damage. There it is. No, that wasn't it. It was the, what was it? It was this certain hat. Sell the bandit pistol. That's so weird. And the red hot poker. Yeah, the bandit pistol and the red hot poker. +6 to Moxie. Souvenir spoon. Old wedding ring. Souvenir spoon, old wedding ring. All the rings except for Santa Cortado's ring. And the souvenir spoon. Alright, what about pants? Thick quilted pants, +10 to maximum HP and +2 to armor. +2 to armor, +2 to speed. Let's sell the thick quilted, the cargo, and the bean stained. +3 to maximum AP. Riding boots and work boots can go. Oh boy. $596. It's still like not enough. Was I being too stingy over here? Probably. I could sell the sloppy chef's hat. Yeah, let's do that. But that's still not, I mean, that's still not a lot. I think I can use those bones. 666. That's how much meat I have. There's a military cemetery up by the mail station that has some graves with loots. Military cemetery up by the mail station? Let's do like foraging. Yeah, do a hellbender. Blossom gin. Alright. By the postal mail station. Let's go over there. You hear the crack of a rifle and a lead bee buzzes past your ear. Oh. Okay. Letter to Roy Bean, blank postcard. This cabin is full of maps, but we have no idea what any of them mean. Maybe you could ask about it at the post office in Dirtwater. Yeah, maybe. Fort Treason. Wandering Sally. What you got? No. Why not deliver it? Perfect. That is the perfect video game mentality. Curious Copes. Bandit steps out of the bushes at the side of the road. He's pretty raggedy, but also extremely burly, like a scarecrow stuffed with footballs. He hefts a pistol that could be described as a hand cannon without getting metaphorical. Give me your dough, or else. Scold him. Oh, maybe I should have tried to get his gun. Damn it. Next time I'll try and get his gun. There's an open grave here, which is a little weird. Maybe they forgot to bring the body and had to go back to get it. Man, I bet that would be really embarrassing. Jump in and see what you find. Oh, no, another old wedding ring. Okay, cool. Burial whiskey. Curious abandoned well. Leave well enough alone. Let's go back to Dirtwater real quick. Hey, I need some help tracking down some missing mail. How do you mean? A mail delivery went missing on the way to Breadwood, and I'm hunting it on behalf of their mayor. The local mail station has a bunch of route maps, but I don't know which one I need. Well, that information ain't exactly secret, but I ain't supposed to just give it out either. A delivery going missing is bad news, though. I suppose it's alright just this once. Wait here a sec. After a couple minutes, she comes back with a sheet of notepaper. That's a sheet? My bad. Sorry, stick figure lady. Okay, so each map has a code number on it, you see, based on region and direction of travel. She explains how to work out the code you need and gives you a cheat sheet for reference. Postal code sheet. Like to send a postcard. 0 meats then. Perfect. I'll send 2. Oh, I can't. Prepaid postcards of one per citizen per day. Reduce strain on the postals? Nope, that's what everyone guesses, but that ain't a thing. The wagons still make the trip no matter how many postcards on board. Listen, we're talking so many postcards you need a second wagon, but that ain't likely. So, to restrict the free flow of information, to keep the people from being able to say too much through the mail, so left end of the territory don't know what the right end is doing and vice versa. That way, they can implement a different rule, a law in each area, whatever's most effective to keep them particular folks down. But people can still send letters? Pfft, letters. Who's got time to write out a whole letter in this day and age? But I even got to the real big part yet. What's the first 2 letters in conspiracy, huh? C-O. Oh, geez. That's right. They're in league with the cows. It's all a plot to keep us docile so they can deliver us to these hell cows they summoned. Think the government deliberately summoned the cows? There's proof. The plan was referred to in a rider attached to a Senate Farm Aid bill that was passed 11 years ago. And when did the cows come home? That's right, 11 years. There's no way a Senate bill says, let's summon cows from hell on it. No, not in such obvious words. Are you cracked? It's all in code and dog whistles like, go look it up for yourself. Okay, even if I want to do that, the capital city isn't even in this territory. It's hundreds of miles away. Uh-huh, and you think that's a coincidence? A cow incidence? Wow. Post office. What do we got here? No, F off. Well, I think this is probably a good time to just call it a stream, actually. It's about 10 o'clock. I'm getting a little tired from my day, so I think I'm going to call it, guys. Yeah, I'll probably hit it again Sunday with some Final Fantasy, and maybe next week, Wednesday, we'll be able to finish up West of Loathing. Maybe. I feel like I'm forgetting something, that's why I'm stalling. I don't think I am, though. Have a good night.